The book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11.
And that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. Wake up, Jacob!
Yeah. Here we go. It's high time for a black man just like me to rise up, wake up, get out of his sleep, because the prophets of God have guaranteed that the Most High God is coming back for me. Caught on the west coast of Africa, sold to the whites by Africans. The ship sailed off and they never stopped, and when they did, they put an ass on the auction block. Strip from every goddamn thing we had. Israelite men and women getting raped, it's sad. It's the black man, a homeborn slave I ass, picking cotton for the white man and got no cash. Turn loose in a land with nowhere to go. Although they say we free, they won't let us go. A byword, a proverb, and a minstrel show. Full whip on my back and caught the Holy Ghost. Wake up, it's time to go. All the Israelite people from coast to coast, we gotta leave this place, don't want no more. Sound the alarm and let the people know.
Thank you for tuning in to the Introducing Show. Today we'll be introducing our brother SHENI, one of the elders of Israel, man. How you doing, SHENI?
Doing good, man. All praise to the Most High. Thanks for having me here, man.
All praises, man. You know, we launching this new show called Introducing.
Right.
And, man, we going to bring out all types of people out of Israel, man, and it's a pleasure to be able to interview you today.
That's right, man. Hey, man, like I said, thanks for having me here, man. Like when I first met you, it's like you had your hands off in everything. You would just study trying to, just trying stuff, you know what I'm saying, trying to come up. And I used to feed off of that energy. So to be here today to help you launch your new TV show, introduce it, man, it's just a pleasure, man. So,
all praises, brother. All praises.
Let's get it popping.
Man, where you from, man?
Man, I'm from Dallas, Texas, man. I'm born and raised in Dallas, Texas. Had two sisters and I had two brothers. Both of my brothers are deceased. My father's deceased. He passed away in 2009. Mother still is alive. Her name is Joyce. Send a shout out to my mom, Joyce Jackson. She lives out there in DeSoto. And early in my childhood, man, like my dad was a semi-pro baseball player. So coming into life, man, like the Jackson side of the family, which would be my father's side, if you weren't playing sports, then you weren't even relevant.
Yeah.
You feel me? So from a young age, got introduced to sports, Pop Warner football, started playing Pop Warner football. But the thing was, my next to the oldest brother, Jarvis, he was like a kid golden child. Like everything that he touched out there on the gridiron or whatever, it's like it turned to gold. He was like the truth before it was the truth.
Yeah.
So now I'm walking in his footsteps.
Oh, praise.
You feel me? Now I'm walking in his footsteps. So that my childhood consists of that right there. That's all we did. We went from one sport to another, and for a long time, I thought that's what I wanted to do in life. That's how he and I really knew. Fortunately for me, I tried a lot of things. I was more like, for instance, I'm gonna tell you this story right here. Like, okay, I remember when I was like in the 6th grade, and like 3 or 4 of my friends, we all decided that we were gonna join the band, elementary school band. Well, we just met up on certain days and we gonna play. So I wanted to learn how to play the trombone. So first day we signed up and everything. The band director, he gave us our instruments and everything. I go home with my trombone, not knowing what to expect, but I'm thinking, I'm gonna be greeted. Hey, you gonna play that? Hey man, I took that trombone in that house. Hey man, my family laughed me to scorn. Yeah, they laughed me to scorn to the point to where it made me feel so bad where I took the damn trombone back to. I can say that, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's too damn bad. I already said it now anyway. So anyway, I took the trombone back the next day, and man, I cried, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that was something that I wanted to try, and probably could have been good in it. Good at it rather. And if I knew then what I know now, I'd have told my mama them to kiss my ass because I probably could have been the next Quincy Jones. You know what I'm saying? So
would you consider that to be like an analogy to you coming into the truth?
No, I would just say, you know, it's a combination of things. You know what I mean? But that could have been one of it, one of them. You know, a lot of different things led me to be sitting right here today, spiritually, mentally, the way I think now. A lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, you taking up the trombone when everybody in your family did sports is like everybody in your family is Christians.
Yeah. Then
you found out you was an Israelite.
Right.
And they reacted as if when you picked up that trombone.
Yeah. I see the I see where you're going with that right there. Yeah. Good analogy right there.
Yeah, because a lot of us have went through that coming into this truth, man, or doing something that the rest of the family has done, and then you do something different.
Yeah.
And to me, a lot of Israelites is like that.
Yeah, like modern day Noahs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
modern day
do
Noahs.
something different.
Yeah.
All praises, man.
Absolutely.
So, tell us about growing up, some of the experiences you had that shaped you today while you in this truth. Such as, I'm just going to put it out to the people. The brother got music that's out, and we're going to put that music on the platform, man. Yeah, OG still making music, truth music. So we're going to put that out there.
Yeah.
Tell us something about your experience.
The only thing I can say, man, is, you know, once you learn how to ride a bike, you don't forget. You know what I'm saying? Once I picked up that mic back in the day, it's just a part of me now. You know what I mean? And even though I'm not doing music at the level that I was doing it when I was 23 years old, because when I was 23 years old, when I got out of high school, let me go back to the beginning. Okay, I messed around and heard one of my cousins. He's deceased now. He was one of the other cousins that was in the group with me. It was three of us. We would call it Featuring Three. It was me. I went by MC Kojak. It was my cousin, Darren. He went by the rapper Dagwood. And my other cousin, the one that's deceased, his name was James Johnson. He went by the rapper. His stage name was the Silky One. So we had formed this group, and we were relevant here local, which is local though.
In Dallas?
In Dallas. We all born and raised here. So we local, and so we popping, it's popping, you know what I mean? We getting gigs here, gigs there, City Lights, Bimini's, Star, Studio 67, Pizzazz. We Players, we performing at all these clubs locally. One of my cousins though, he was like hard to deal with. Silk, he was hard to deal with. He was kind of like a David Ruffin before we even knew anything about David Ruffin's character, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, man, we was out there, we were grinding, we were sending our demos to various record companies that didn't mind dealing with rap, because back then we had this song, our signature song was this song called, it was a song on AIDS. It was called Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome. Mm-hmm. It wasn't discriminating against any particular group, just the hardcore facts on the disease and how you can prevent yourself from getting it.
Around what year was this?
I wrote this song in 1987.
Okay.
That's a good question right there. And the reason why I said it, because the song is still relevant today. Yeah. And the only thing that I've had to change out of the song through the years is just updating the date in it, because I put dates and names in there. So a name here and a date there, I've had to change it over the years, because the only cure for a disease like AIDS is education. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this song is right here. But anyway, during that time right there, I remember I met Dr. Dre. Yeah, I rubbed elbows with a billionaire before. Yeah. This is before he became a billionaire. We did a show at Rochester Park over in South Dallas. Dre was there with the LA Wrecking Crew. They were the special guests there. We were in the contest, but they were just performing. Yeah. And my brother dished his ass too. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to Dre, and my brother, he had been slamming them small liquor bulls. He was supposed to be like our manager. I fired his ass after he did this right there though. He's supposed to be like our manager, right? So I'm talking to Dre, we chopping it up and everything. My brother comes up and says, "Hey, Jarvis, come here, man. I want you to meet Dr. Dre." My brother walks up to me like, "This Dr. Dre?" And then just turned around and walked out, because Dre was like a little skinny, little, timid acting guy back then, you know what I'm saying? When he got with the NWA, he got all buffed up and gangster, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that was I fired my brother after that. But that was one of the experiences I'll never forget that I actually met Dre before he came Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All praises, man.
Through all that right there, I missed an important part out of that right there. Like I said, we sent our demos out to a lot of different recording companies and stuff. Sony Records, Warner Brothers, MCA, a lot of different record companies that didn't mind dealing with rap at the time, because rap was like controversial in the late '80s. That's the time period here. And man, we had like I said, we were good locally, but we never got we never got that call. We waited and waited and waited, and then through just life's experience, dealing with your kid, your future children's mother, and then all of a sudden you starting families, and then brothers dibble and dabble with drugs, and before you know it, 10 years done went by, and you ain't did nothing. Yeah. But yet and still, here come white boy out of Carrollton named Robert Van Winkle, aka Vanilla Ice, and he at the top of the charts. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of made me feel like no disrespect to him. You know what I'm saying? But for we had a lot of talent here in Dallas, and for the first known rapper to come out of Dallas, for it to be a white boy, that shit was troubling to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we were sitting on hits over here, hadn't made the right moves though. Yeah. I look at it now as though God never wanted me to be a rapper anyway, because I'd probably be dead. Because if Eazy, they say he lived reckless. You have a lot of entertainers that have lived recklessly, and I probably would have been one of them. I have an addicted personality, you know what I'm saying? And so now I got all this power, so I go to this party. I can have any one of these women I want. I probably would have succumbed to that right there.
And ain't this around the time that DOC came out of Dallas?
Yeah.
He had some hard times.
Yeah.
When he caught the fame.
Yeah.
I seen an interview on him.
Yeah.
He was doing the same thing that you was mentioning.
Yeah.
He was doing,
yeah,
and ended up getting in an accident, wrecking his vocal cords, and wasn't never the same.
And I never met Doc, but I knew him from just hearing his name was popping out there. He was relevant. Matter of fact, he had how it came about him getting noticed was through Dr. Dre also, because Dr. Rock, who was a DJ at 107 at the time, Dr. Rock was he was DJing at 107 and 104 at different times, but anyway, him and Dre were friends, because this cat was he was from Compton, I believe. Dr. Rock was. So Dr. Rock all of a sudden starts to produce this rap group called the Feel Fresh Crew, featuring the other rapper named Fresh K, and also the DOC. So I mean, I ain't got no but mad. And plus, I heard the Doc flow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I never was on any venues, anything like that with him. But I got mad respect for the body of work that he done put in over the years. Even when he messed his vocal cords up, when he had the car wreck, he could. A lot of people don't know. Hell, he wrote 80% of the damn that G Thing album. Yeah. He lit that up. Yeah. That album right there never happened. And I'm going out by what I heard him say. You know what I'm saying? I heard him say this in the interview. So, anyway, yeah.
It just show you the amount of talent that Dallas has always possessed. And he was one of those talented people. Yeah. I can attest to that from doing songs with
you. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I'd say, you know what? Hey, you own to something, man. Keep on doing what you're doing, man. Like, I only wish I still had that energy that the young guns have. They got that energy. I'm 55 now, you know what I'm saying? So, even though I ain't going to be running around acting like I'm in the studio when I was in the 20s, if y'all call my name and y'all want me to collaborate on a little something, I'm good for that right there.
And we gonna put you down.
I'm good. Praise.
So, what brought you into the truth, bro?
Oh man, like I said, man, life's experiences, man. I tried everything, man. God was dealing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had a bout with I was addicted to alcohol, addicted to drugs. You know what I'm saying? I went into a couple of NAs, Alcoholic Anonymous, and just trying to. It's like everything that I tried, I was having to wrestle with it, and I didn't know what it was at the time. But what it was, God was like, "Hey, who I love, I chastise," and He was on me, bro. I mean, it's like other people would go out there and do something, but then when I try to go out there and do it, it would always be messed up. You know what I'm saying? And then once I started to read the Bible and how I thought I was interpreting it and how it was being preached to me, that if you do this and do that, then God he'll bless you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I came into it. I was running. That's the only way I can explain it. I was running. But here's the thing: when I got into Christianity, some of them same demons that I was battling in the world, they followed my ass right up in the church. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm up in there faking the funk, and a lot of other people was up in there faking the funk too in the church.
So as a lot of us grow up in the church, a lot of us get older and go into the church, and take on roles in the church.
Yeah.
When you was in the church, did you have any particular role in the church?
Oh yeah. I was one of the top ministers at 2 different churches. Meaning my role was to bring the pastor out every week. You know, and a lot of people tell me I have a good radio voice, a good speaking voice, whatever. And you know what? I never disappointed every Sunday. I'm bringing him out. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from wherever he from. He's 205 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Pastor. I ain't gonna call his name. But that's how I brought him out. He know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Praise. So that was my role. You know, I had a lot of energy. You know, much younger than Pastor was, of course, and I had a lot of passion for the God. My passion in the church was just it was the same as it is in me now. You know, it's probably even greater because I was younger then, more spunky. I would turn flips and stuff in the church, break dance and stuff in the church. Yeah, for real. Yeah. So, but I don't know. I'm sitting at the house, so I'm bored. I would leave the church. I would come back to the church. I would leave the church. I go back to the church. I just came and went as the hell I pleased. You know what I'm saying? Not by design. It's just life's experiences. I say that again. I'm sitting at the house one day, and my wife comes up to me on the phone, and she's like, "Say, I want you to check out this video right here. These brothers right here, they on the street, they preaching, and they went through right. And I looked over there, and I'm like, hey, go on. I ain't trying to hear that right now. So I went back and forth with her. She was trying to show it to me, but I wouldn't, and I think I rejected it, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. But this goes into maybe like a week, maybe 2. Finally, she gets my attention. She said, check this out, I'm telling you. So I grab the phone. I go to the video, bro. It is Yefta over at One Body. Bishop, they called him. I'm over there, I'm watching, he wasn't a bishop then, though. He was out there, but he was out there pumping them precepts. I looked at that video, man, and what he was saying, it's like, so all the people in the Bible black. The Bible's letting me know that our ancestors came over here. I know our ancestors came over here in the transatlantic slave trade. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. He pulled it, and I'm reading it. I'm like, damn, that's us. And then he went through the curses. It ain't just that one precept. It's the curses. And I'm like, damn, this is the missing link right here. This is what I've been missing out of my life. Now I know why I exist in this world. I understand when I was 5 years old, I'm sitting up looking at TV at the foot of my mom and my dad in bed, and you got white men with high pressure water hoses spraying them on our people, and they just got on suits and Stacey Adams, and they not even fighting them back. They just walking peacefully. Our women are in order, and they sick German shepherds on them. And I reflected back at that time, and I'm like, damn, it all made sense. That's why we had to go through that right there. We wasn't supposed to be trying to unite with them with no damn equality, because we're still being cursed. So we had to go through that. You know what I mean? So I started looking at them videos, man, and I got addicted to them. It's like, damn, I didn't have to do them punch the power button on my smart TV, and boom, y'all, it was right there. And I got pen and paper, and I'm detail oriented. So I started taking notes, learning precept, learning what precept go with this and what precept go with that. And then I started, it was some brothers that they used to be with One Body. They branched off and when they started their own deal, which is the battle action. I knew all them from being with One Body. So when I met y'all, it was just like a natural. I don't know, transition just a natural transition. Because it's like I already knew y'all. I knew how y'all talk. I knew your techniques. I knew what to expect. You know what I'm saying? I just had to meet everybody, get to know everybody's personality or whatever. But that's how I came into the truth, man. The Most High, that woman he gave me, she the one responsible for me being the truth. Because I wasn't looking at stuff like that on the internet yet. You know what I'm saying? Probably eventually I would have, but that's who introduced me to it. And you know, I ain't stopped, and I'm still learning and growing every day and day and day. But the difference between Christianity and the truth, being in this truth, I actually know what's required of me to get the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
And it ain't just no damn grace. You know what I'm saying? And me, you know, I'm gonna say something about pastor, but we'll say that for another show.
So how long you been in the truth?
About 3 years now, man.
All praise.
I mean, who's counting?
Who's counting?
Every day is like renewed. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter just to know that, to understand the concept of the Bible now. Because I never did in Christianity. I had like cases pulls of books and stuff, and I didn't know how to read them. I didn't even know how they related to me. But now, in the truth, I don't need nothing but the Bible. I don't need all those other books. That Bible is the only book that I know that I need, rather.
So who you currently congregating with again? Reiterate on that for me.
Right now, man, I'm and I'll probably be with these brothers right here till I leave this earth. Battle Axe of the Most High, right there on Pleasant Grove, Forney, Buckner.
All praise. Battle Axe of the Most High.
In the Greedy Grove, man. But we all over this bad boy, man. We just down in Tulsa, Oklahoma last week. Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Man, it was a wonderful, one of the brothers, wonderful experience. One of the brothers, one of the captains had got in touch with one of their leaders, one of the leaders out there in Tulsa, the Sons of Jacob, and they like corresponded or whatever on Facebook. The brothers invited us down, and we went down there and did like a unity camp. So it was a trip, because when we get down there, because like I'm 55, most of the captains, they like range from 40 down to, I think the youngest one like 35, 36, that's Officer Yari. But anyway, we get down there, and we pull up on these dudes. They already out there with their boots on the ground, and we see all these young dudes, you know what I'm saying? Just young soldiers out there, man, with their staffs, man. They got their Bibles, man. They ain't got no beards, no mustache, no nothing, but they out there putting their work in, and that was so inspiring right there. So, I mean, it just sent chills up my spine. And then I get out the car, we started introducing ourselves to them. I'm talking to these young brothers and everything, and they like, I'm 18, I'm 16, I'm 20, I'm 21. And then you got, because, hey, this ain't for everybody, but to see them young people out there doing that right there, woo, man. It was just, like I said, it was a great experience to go out there, man. I'm looking forward to going on more road trips like that, uniting Israel, you know what I mean?
All praises.
All praises.
So you said the Sons of Jacob in Tulsa.
Yeah, the Sons of Jacob. Shout out to them brothers out to them young guns. I call them the young guns.
Young camp out there, man.
All praises. Yeah.
So what current events or projects you got coming up here? So now you got that great speaking voice, man. So
Hey.
I know you're utilizing that.
Well, right now, man, I'm in the process of getting ready to start my own YouTube TV show. It would be called THEBREW TV. It's gonna be I have a co-host on there with me. A good friend of mine, Nehemiah, Captain Nehemiah with the Battle Axes. He gonna help me co-host that thing, and it's gonna be a show, man, with a wide range of topics. But you know, them precepts gonna be coming out. You know what I mean? We might be talking about what's going on with some over here in the world of sports, but trust me, a precept is coming behind it. And it won't be a show for just, even though it's going to be called THEBREW TV, we also, from time to time, we'll be interviewing some teachers, sisters and stuff like that, to get some insight on how they fit into this thing, you know what I mean? And even the kids, even the juniors, maybe interview some of them. So just something I'm real excited about, like I said, a wide range of topics, and just dealing with day-to-day life of it being a Hebrew Israelite, because it's different, you know what I mean? It's different, so just get somebody else's perspective, that's all.
So this will be on the Israelite Entertainment TV channel. Correct?
Yeah, get that out there, the Israelite Entertainment TV channel.
Israelite, Life, right?
Yeah. Israelite Entertainment News TV. That's what it's going to be launched through that network, which is all ours anyway. So all praise to the Most High.
And plug that show in the name again, so the audience could be looking for it.
THEBREW. THEBREWS. That's THEBREWS. THEBREWS TV. Coming at you soon.
Hosted by SHENI and Nehemiah.
Yes, that's right. That's
All
right.
praises, all praises.
Another project that I'm working on. It's lightweight, meaning it's secondary. I wrote a song a little while back, and I got my granddaughters to come in and like do the chorus for it.
All praises.
And I'm trying to finish up that project. Now that's a group I formed with them, but after we do that one song, we gonna retire.
Yeah.
It's too hard dealing with kids, you know what I'm saying?
What's the name of that song?
We the Israelites.
We the Israelites.
The name of that song is We the Israelites.
You performed that
Yeah.
song at the Feast of Tabernacle.
Yeah.
No, the Feast of Dedication.
Yeah,
Slack.
the piece of dedication, but working with the guys I am, not the technical guys now, to be able to help enhance the sound and do a future video. Nobody's never heard it like they gonna hear it after we finish with it. After Nehemiah after he finished putting that lick down on it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that right there. Just to say that if I leave this earth tomorrow, you know that I did something with me and my grandkids. We accomplished something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All praises.
All praises.
Is it anything that you
The
like?
name of that group is SHENI and the 3 Hebrew girls.
SHENI and the 3 Hebrew
They fly
girls.
too. Them Hebrew girls, they fly.
You looking out for that, man. And you got a single out. We gonna put it on the network.
Yeah.
It's called
Wake Up Jacob.
Wake Up Jacob.
Yeah.
Wake Up Jacob.
Yeah.
I should remember it. I'm on it too.
Yeah, I collaborated with you on that bad boy right there.
That's a nice
it's,
song.
It's a one-hitter quit. It's quick, but it's powerful up in there. You know what I'm saying? Our praises.
So be looking out for all that from Brother SHENI, man.
Yeah,
Elder
man.
SHENI.
Real
He
talk.
putting in his work for the Most High, man.
That's right.
Is anything you want to let the audience know? Anything you want to put out there for the nation of Israel to know, man?
I just like to say to anybody out there who's not in the truth, and I want you to listen very closely what I'm about to say to you. Everything that you learn since you've been on this earth, you have been taught it by a people who have for years, for over 400 years to be exact, did everything they could to destroy you as a people. You so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, I'm talking to you specifically. So I just encourage you to have an open mind about the doctrine of Israel. Don't dismiss it before you even go to the pages and actually read it yourself or see what the prophets are saying to you. Because you basically saying people that hated you all these years, then all of a sudden they're going to turn around and hand you a book that makes you equal to them. That's insane. Why would they do that unless they were benefiting from it? So that's all I got to say about that right there. If you're not in this truth, you need to wake your ass up, because when your Howard shot cracked them skies, it's going to be too late. He ain't coming back for everybody. 2/3 got to go.
That's right. 2/3 got to go, man.
That's right.
That's spoken by one of the great ones, man. So
I appreciate you having me here, man. Like I said, man, as you said, when we was off camera, when we took the little break, I love to talk. You know what I'm saying? That's I got the gift of gab. So anytime you need my help with any project, anything you got going on, man. Like I said, I haven't known you that long, but the friendship that me and you done developed, it's like when my brother died, it's like God put you here. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're younger, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I really ain't missing a beat. And that's not just with you. I roll with you a little tougher, but all Israel is like this. You know what I mean? That's the thing about coming into the truth. It's a different world than that church stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Brothers are genuine up in here.
because we dealing with the world of Israel and the African American world.
Yeah.
That's two different
It's
worlds.
two different
people.
worlds.
That's
Yeah.
two different worlds that we live in.
Two different people, and they think differently. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Two different worlds.
Same people, different thought processes.
For God so loved the world.
The world of Israel, everybody. The world of Israel. So
Yeah, two different worlds. All praise.
we want to thank you for giving us your time and letting us interview you.
No doubt, man. I enjoyed it, man.
Bringing out some of them good points, man. I can't
Yeah.
wait to work on the other show with you.
Yeah.
So we can have some fun with that.
Let's get it.
But till we meet again, people, this was Introducing, brought to you by Nehemiah Lion of Judah.
Yeah.
And we introduced today Elder SHENI.
Shalom.
And with that, we want to say Shalom.
Shalom.